Ron DeSantis amps up attacks on Trump. Al Drago. Ron DeSantis missing in action broadsided Donald Trump at the second GOP debate didn't come out of nowhere. And the Florida governor has kept up the heat on the former president since. 4 months into his presidential campaign, DeSantis is going on the attack against Trump on the campaign trail as the significant polling gap between the top two candidates remains static. The decision to take on the favorite from the debate stage was the biggest for him yet for these attacks, but it was also just another milestone in an evolving war of words with Trump. Coming off the debate stage in California, DeSantis has been more frequent and pointed in his criticisms of Trump than ever. Asked by a supporter in the audience during a campaign event in Tampa whether he could fill arenas like Trump, DeSantis said that Americans were voting against Trump in 2020 and that he continues to be a major motivating factor for Democratic voters. You could have John Kennedy walk through the door right now and he wouldn't energize Democrats as much as Donald Trump does, DeSantis posited. Only moments later, the governor shrugged off Trump's fundraising numbers at a news conference, posing a rhetorical question. Well, why is he raising that money and where is that money going to? Isn't it going to a lot of lawyers? In the early weeks of his campaign for the White House, DeSantis didn't often launch direct criticisms at the former president, often redirecting questions about Trump's conduct and Trump's lead in the polls back to his home state record. In Florida, everything we promised, we did, and we actually over-delivered on our promises, DeSantis told reporters during a trip to the border in late June when asked if he would tell Trump it's time for other Republican leaders to take the party's mantle. His early summer argument against Trump centered on a case for electability. DeSantis argued he could win a general election unlike Trump's loss in 2020, and he could bring down ticket Republicans across the finish line unlike Trump's midterm endorsees who faced mixed electoral results, and, if elected, he could serve 2 consecutive terms in the White House, unlike Trump. It wasn't all one note. At times, the governor deviated from his usual answer to brand